I'm live. Okay, great. What is the number one skill that top earners have that you want to have too? I'm going to give it to you in just a second. But let me give you some backstory, right? So, first of all, if you don't have this book, go out and get it. It's you can see it's been very helpful to me. Lots of ahas. I'm going to be talking about why this is important today. So a few days ago, I got to hear Barbara Stanny talk. Barbara Stanny, it's Huson now. Anyway, overcoming underearning, and she said something that, boy, it resonated with me. And the more I thought about it, the more that I knew I had to come and talk to you about it and give you a pro tip around it. So, the number one thing, she says this much better than I do. The number one thing that all earners, not under earners, but earners, women that are making the money they should be making, right? What they all have in common, the one skill, are you ready? Focus. 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 That's it. They are laser focused. They know the next thing they need to do to move their business forward. So here's my pro tip around this, and this is what I've done for myself. Two things. Okay. First thing, I'm going to share this picture with you. Backstory to this too. I was feeling beginning of this year like, I have so many pots that I'm working out of, so many containers. And I was hopping around working in computer work, which I shouldn't be working in. And that's for my virtual assistant. I'm getting better. I was working in social media. I was working in building my team. I was working in, and I'm just looking over here. I should be looking here because I have the picture. I was working in referral partners, right? Those buckets. And I was doing all of this, like hopping around from bucket to bucket to bucket every day. And it was exhausting. I thought, you know what? If I had these organized and categorized, that would be so helpful. So what I did is I grabbed my trusty Post-it notes. I grabbed the huge, like, Post-it, what are they called? I can't see it. Post-it tabs or things, whatever you call them, the huge ones, right? And I wrote down every single thing that I was working on, all those buckets in categories at the top. And so I have three large Post-it note pages. They're like the presentation style, easel style. That's what I'm trying to say. And then under each category, I wrote the things that need to be done. I even have a category. I think this is it's super helpful, called in progress. Because, so it's hard to keep your finger on all the things, at least for me, that you have in progress. This is super helpful. So this is a visual of what I did. And so that's my first hack, my first pro tip. I don't like saying hack. I feel like that's what cats do. They're hacking up fur balls. Anyway, yeah, I said that on a live video. Of course I did. Back to what I was talking about. Focus. That was my first tip, was just get it out, get it categorized. That helped. The second pro tip is to create days in your week that correspond with your containers, with those buckets of things. So for instance, today is Monday. Monday for me is Social Media Monday. That's the day that I'm here on lives and I'm talking to you. That's the day that I'm in here and I'm interacting and I'm posting and I'm just having a good old time with Social Media Monday. Now, Friday, other end of this week, is Financial Friday. That means that at some point during the day, I touch my finances. I look at that. Interesting that I'm bringing up these two things, and we're talking about what I learned in Overcoming Underearning and hearing Barbara Stanny Huson speak. Anyway, those are my two pro tips for you around focus. And I'm curious, let me know, where is it with you? Where's that focus needed? I would love to hear that. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.